Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
So just a lost load, look. Tippled over. Loads of photos there for us as we hit the road. Hello and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We're kind of, I guess we're kind of in drift mode at the moment. I think until we get another big area to open up, because I play this one so much more than I play American Truck Simulator. We've kind of covered most of the areas. I know it's worth revisiting some of the places sometimes, but we've done a lot of it. But my plan is, I think, because we've got so many ones round me, I think the idea is really we want to get quite a lot. Well, it's all Germany, isn't it? So it's all Dusseldorf and Cologne and Duisburg. Is it Duisburg? Anyway, but they're all around me. So I mean, the thing is, I really want to get over here, and I could do 3 in a row, just like right on top of each other. That must be really annoying, being right on top of each other, 3 cities. I've never really looked at a map of Germany, but if that is the case, that's a lot of cities right there, isn't it? On the border of Brussels, or Belgium, sorry, and well, it's Belgium, isn't it? Not anywhere else. But that's a lot of places all of a sudden, right, piled on top of there. Anyway, so I think that's what we should do. We should do a bit of this. And sort of try and clear off as much of Germany as possible, while waiting for the release of this bit down here, which is going to be a hell of a drive anyway. So that's going to be fun. So I think is it all of this part they're doing? Something like that, aren't they? They're doing Slovenia and I can't remember what the name of the other one is, but yes, you know what I mean. Anyway, so I think we need to have a little look and see if we can do a few of these. It's probably a bit of a short journey actually going over here. I can't imagine that's very far. 4 hours. It's a relatively short, but it gives us the opportunity to get any one of those, and it gives us the opportunity to just clear the rest off in a oneer. So let's have a little look for a journey or something to do. How's your week been? You had a good week? You all been busy? Done something good? I hope so. I hope you've all done something fantastic. Right. Okay. So where are these ones? So is Dortmund there? No, Dortmund's not there. Where's Dortmund? Not been to Dortmund. Have we been to Dortmund? We haven't. Anyway. Oh, there we go. There's one straight away. That takes us straight across to the top of them. Exactly what I wanted. It's only a 4 hour and 35 minute journey, but it's perfect. We're going to take furniture, 16 tons of furniture, to, and I'll just move my chair there and the arm shifted, to Duisburg? Is it Duisburg? Duisburg? I'm thinking of League of Gentlemen. That was a TV show in the UK. If you're lucky enough to see it, I'm sure that the Dent family came from Duisburg. That was their home. So if you ever want to look it up, have a look. The League of Gentlemen and the Dent family. It's a bit crazy. It's British humour at its best. Just mental and no idea really what's going on. I went to see them live once actually, and did the old getting things signed and all that. Not that I do that kind of stuff very often, but they're very talented gentlemen, talented writers and talented comedians, stand-up comedians as well, and performers. So it was worth going to see them. So really interesting. Well, really interesting. Very funny indeed. I've got coffee. I hope you've got a beverage. Let's jump into the truck. Look at this. It's a little bit overcast. It's a bit like it is today, actually. Oh wow! Look at that. A little bit overcast. It's a bit like that today where I am at the moment. We've had a lot of torrential rain, I would say. It's been a bit rainy, to say the least. Right, there's our destination there. So down the bottom right-hand corner, we've got our GPS. It's got our speed, which is 13, 14, 15, 16 kilometres an hour. Then we've got the gear we're in, which is A5, automatic 5. Then we've got, and I've just mounted the curb a little bit there. And then we've got, I'm going to take the snap there, because it's kind of cool, that, actually. as a morning sort of view. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's kind of cool. That's a nice morning view. Anyway, so then we've got our damage to our truck, which is minimal. Because I haven't done any damage to this truck. It's nice and new, so it hasn't been smashed. Car's going round in a little circle here. I'm gonna go. And then we've got the fuel, which is quite full actually, quite decent. Do you know what this thing about this truck, or the Avicos? What large fuel tanks they have. We're talking like thousands of litres here, or 1,000 litres at least on most of the tanks. They are actually a bit of a monster for fuel, and I guess that's a good point, because that means you can drive a long way. Wow, look at this. Look at that over there. That's a fancy looking car. Anyway, come on. Don't upset the people behind me. And then we've got the bed, which slowly goes blue and then finally goes red. And when it goes red, I cry a lot, because I've pushed us too far. I've pushed ourselves to the limit again. Okay, and we're coming out. Pushed ourselves to the limit. Then we got the envelope, which is really underused, as I always say, because it's used at the beginning of the game to sort of teach you how to use the banks and how to buy vehicles and how to get jobs and all this kind of stuff. But then the only thing it really does after that is that when there's new updates or changes, it sometimes tells you whether or not there's another heavy load somewhere. It's a bit disappointing, really. It should really be used for special missions. I think it should be a DLC. I think the people who make this game should make it a DLC that you can have. If you stay the night somewhere, you should get a little ping up on it and go ding ding. There's a opportunity to take this, and they're offering 10% more or 20% more because it's a heavy load and it goes a long way, or whatever else is. Yeah, they should have something like that. I think they are missing what I would call a trick with the nature of it. It's a lovely looking truck. Yeah, I definitely think they're missing a trick. Right, let's look at the mirror, make sure we're right up at the line. There we go. Looking in the mirror. Perfect. Yeah, so it's one of those things, and then we've got the time, which is 5:50 a.m. Perfect time in there, so it's flicked over. And then below that, we've got a little red flag on sort of white pole, and it tells us what time we're going to get into our destination, which is 6:13. It's 11 kilometres away. It's 23 minutes, and that's how long it's going to take to get there. So that's us getting there. As I say, how's your week been? Mine's been a car-driven, fueled nightmare of a time. I took my car in. I think I told you last weekend that it came up with a lot of malfunctions on screen. So I dutifully took my car in on Monday and dropped it off and arranged various lifts so that I could get to work. And I took the car in, and long story short, I called them on the sort of later that day. They said they were checking on it. I was like, great, you're looking at it, brilliant. The sort of, it went quiet. So I called them Tuesday, and they went, yeah, we're looking at it. And I'm like, okay. So I called them Wednesday, and on Wednesday I discovered that the person who'd been looking after it had gone off sick. And now, that normally wouldn't be a problem, and I asked whether they could get another technician to look at it, but they said, no, we like continuity, so they want the same technician. Hopefully he'll be back on Thursday. So I said, well, can I have a courtesy car? And she laughed on the phone, and she said, oh, yes, if we had a courtesy car, we'd loan you a courtesy car. So they didn't have a courtesy car, but it was just the approach to it. And then she finished with, oh, bless you, wanting your car back. And I went, I don't even know where to go with this. So Thursday comes, and I get a phone call saying, "Have you replaced the windscreen?" I went, "No." I said, "I bought this thing from you in March, and I didn't replace the windscreen." And they said, right, okay. We think that we know what's happened to it. That there's basically a sensor on the windscreen, and it's sensor near the windscreen, and it's sort of been damaged when the windscreen's been replaced. Oh, okay, that's fine. Can you sort this? Well, we'll let you know. Okay, fine. You're the garage that sold it to me. You've got the warranty on it. I didn't break the windscreen, and didn't get it replaced. So, as of Friday, I phoned them at the end of the day. I said, well, how's my car? Oh, it's now waiting for the service manager to look at. Okay, what's that got to do with me, realistically? You know, it's a warranty claim. Come and put it on the warranty. Thank you for letting me get out that car. Warranty claim. Come on, just get on with it, you know, and sort it. Anyway, it's waiting for the service manager. I said, look, I haven't got a car, and next week I'm having some time off with my wife, well-deserved time for wife. And I said, I need a vehicle. And I said, have you got a courtesy car? She said, hang on a minute. She comes back. She goes, yeah, I've got one, but it's an Igo. I'm like, I don't care. Just give me the bloody Igo. So I've got a courtesy car coming Monday, finally, while they think about when they're going to replace my windscreen, because apparently it's quite an expensive job, but that's not really my problem, because they sold me a car with a dodgy windscreen. So we're going to have some fun with this one anyway. So as we're doing truck driving, we might as well discuss the loveliness of car stuffage. But there's some posters there for some peoples and some footballs. It's nice. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Even though it's 6 a.m, the sun's starting to come up. It's still quite a dark little place. I'm going to pull over because I think I'm going to have to turn in a minute. We're 7 kilometres away. We got Duisburg. I think it's Duisburg. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Whatever the place is. There we go. Right near the line there. Yeah. Cars, pain in the behind. Absolute pain in the behind. Perfectly fine until those malfunctions. Take it in, they discover they've got a problem. Brilliant. That's what we really need to see. Right, okay. Oh, look, a tram. On top there. Okay. Waiting for a clear bit of road. Gonna go because he just was messing around there. Look at the size of these towers and things here. It's quite big, actually. Look at that. Big red purple signs. Intel Society. The leading. Wow, this looks like some kind of. Does say there's a photo opportunity here. Where's the photo op? Oh, I think you just take one. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you just take a photo. And this is one of them photo opportunity bits. Some kind of large facility. I'm not sure what it is. I think it. Hang on. I've got these mixed up. My buttons mixed up. Here we go. A photo op thing. When you point it at something, it tells you what it is. The Hanover Trade Fair. Right. Wow. There's my truck. In front of the Hanover Trade Fair. That's kind of cool. Right, okay, let's go. I wondered what it was. As we stopped, we had a little look. I haven't taken a picture of it. I think I meant to take a picture of it at kind of some kind of achievement. Go straight around the back of the Hanover Trade Fair. Weird bit of a state, isn't it? I guess certain times of the year people would have to use these sort of things. It's like if you're in the UK, it's probably like Birmingham's NEC or something like that. I guess as an example of somewhere. I don't know what the London version of it is. If somebody knows the London version of it. I'm sure there's plenty of London versions of it. Oh, this is going to be an easy one to get a load from. It's going to be one of these just piled along the edge of here. It's going to be proper easy. Come on then. What we got? What we taking? Furniture. I get that. I know why they're taking furniture. That makes sense.
Lass uns loslegen.
Lass uns loslegen. Yeah, lovely. That was, sorry, terrible German there. It was not German. This is going to be such an easy one to get. This is so much space to work with. Right, okay, let's do the important things. So as we've got the advanced coupling on, I will spin us around and give us the and show my bum to the trailer. There we go. Right, okay, so in our trailer, on the back of our truck, we've got that horseshoe-shaped thing. That's called the fifth wheel. And that basically attaches to it. And you can see the massive fuel tanks, by the way, on both sides of this. It's huge. And then that goes onto the pin, which is the bit that dangles down from any one of these trailers. And so we want the right one, which is that one there. And we reverse and put the two things together. Now, I've got the advanced coupling on, which was a suggestion from Mark Middleton a long time ago. Initially, because basically, if you just roll under these things, they'll just go, there you go, trailer attached. Now you actually have to get the two things to hit together correctly. Like that. I'm getting quite good at this, aren't I? I think I have to admit, even for me, I'm getting quite good at this. And then we press T, and the trailer legs go up, and the air hoses go on. Quite compact on this thing. I'm going to pull this forward a bit and maybe get a photo. That's a nice photo, that. Look at that. Looking a bit mean there, running into herself. This is going to be a nice journey. I can feel it. I feel this is going to be a nice journey, nice simple one. Right, so let's get out of Hanover. You know, whenever I hear the name Hanover, I think of name Hannah. I don't think it's got anything to do with it, but that's what I think of. 18 tons, by the way. It's a bit of a strain. I can feel it. It doesn't. It's not. We're not getting the acceleration I would think there was there. I think we did 18 tons of concrete, didn't we, at one time? And it was a struggle for it. It was a struggle at 18 tons. I'm going this way. No air. No. I meant to buy a Saturday after this actually. And it's a nice couple of four-ups. Oh, look at that with the water in there. Oh, I do recommend visiting here. It's quite cool. Yeah, it's quite cool. Good photo ops there. Right, let's push the button again. Get the old GPS back up again, the full one. On the bottom corner there, bottom right-hand corner. So how's your week been? I bet it's been as bad as mine there. Well, mine's not been bad. Do you know what? I just don't care. As long as I get something to drive next week, I'm not fussed. I'm keeping it until my car's fixed. Tough. Not sure I really want to swap for an Igo though. Probably quite good on fuel efficiency though. Igo. They're like 2-seater or something like that, or a 4 at a push. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right. So we've got 4 hours and 30 minutes, which is a little journey, a little hop. Normally we're at 7 hours for these things. I'm guessing that's for bicycles down the side there. It looks like a bicycle track, doesn't it? Certainly for human beings. Maybe it's just a service road for the centre itself. I do think I need to come across here, I'm afraid. The Hanover Trade Fair. Wrong go. No! I ran that. I'll take that. I was a naughty boy there. I wanted to get going. Coffee.
Links halten und dann links abbiegen.
Oh yeah. Love coffee. I think I said the other day to you that I went to Starbucks because I was nearby, and I got my and they've got Christmas. They've got this pumpkin spice latte in there and things like that. And they also have maple and caramel. And honestly, it melts your teeth. It's terrible for you. Absolutely awful. But I really liked it. I liked it so much. Actually, I had another one the next week. Another cup of it. Now I'm going to have to go to my dentist to explain why I've got no teeth left. They're all melted out of my face as a result of the pumpkin spiced latte. I see the Mr. Musk has got his cyber trucks out. They're out there now. And the paint work is that of the... Do you remember the DeLorean back in the day? You know, the DeLorean used in Back to the Future, 88 miles per hour. The thing about the DeLorean is you couldn't touch the paintwork because it was sort of an aluminium coating, and if you touched it, basically your fingertips burned into the surface. It looks like the Cybertruck has the same problem. Just touching it makes it look like it's got burnt into the surface. So, yeah, I was quite enjoying looking at that. So you bought this fantastic, you think it's a fantastic truck. You basically need to wear cotton gloves to get in and out of it. It's the only way to really use it without making horrible marks up and down your very expensive £100,000. Is it 100,000, 200,000 pound thing? And even though I've blocked Elon Musk, I still get his stupid tweets on X, because of course he's going to charge for that next, because we all love it so much. He's going to charge for that. I wonder how many people are going to actually pay. There's obviously the blue tick people, so they're going to be on there talking to themselves. I'm not paying for it. Guarantee that if X becomes a chargeable thing, I'll be cancelling and closing my account. I don't get a lot of throughput from it anyway, and I don't get a lot of discussion, so... Oh, God. Thanks. I know I'm meant to make space, but that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. 1,519 kilometres on this truck. It's not bad, actually. Got it nice and warmed up. Nice and warmed up. I have to admit, I haven't been doing as much truck watching this week because I've basically not been out there. But you know, I'm kind of semi-obsessed by the fact that Turner's got those lovely oranges down the side of it. I noticed that there's a company called McIntyre who haven't got their angled slightly the same way, but McIntyre actually have the same colours. I think this is rather cheeky. So unless they're the same company merging, I think McIntyre is just taking the wee. I would assume Turner International is probably the bigger of the two. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, McIntyre has the same sort of logo on the whole thing. That's old school though. They used to do that years ago. You know, when you wanted to sort of encourage people to buy your product over and above their product. You used to do that years ago. We're going past an airport apparently. Dortmund Airport.
Immer geradeaus.
Well, Dortmund Airport is there. Oh, look at this. Do you know what, though? Looking at that could be any street in the UK, that, or certain cities. Just driving into it. Very, very city-esque approach. Just styling as well. And you do notice differences in areas. I mean, the German sort of look is some nice little bits of architecture gone there with the windows, smaller windows and things like that. But it's very similar to the UK, you know, in its styling. Oh, there must be slip roads for people to use for the cars, by the way. I thought they were for shit, for not me speeding. Right, little slip roads for people, but yeah, I think us wet countries in the world have sort of similar style houses, I think. Lovely, perfect. Drink a coffee now. Almost forgot. Hatman put in the comments. He's probably put in the comments for the last 3 weeks. I do apologise, Hatman. There is a truck of mine without a driver. I do need to get a driver sorted for one of my trucks. We need to find that truck and do that as well. So we'll do that this episode at the end, assuming I remember. But yes, I think I did remember it this time round. I was racking my brain for things that were related to Euro Truck Simulator. A second there, I'm going, what do I need to do? What do I need to remember? And I was racking my brain, but it's there.
Nimm die Ausfahrt rechts.
Sometimes these roads are a bit weird. So we're going across to go back. Oh wow. There's a view.
Immer geradeaus.
I don't know which way I'm going to go. Oh, that way. God. I do need to get one of those little GPSs to go on the windscreen, you know, when it's like your phone or something like that. You can have it like positioned on the left-hand side. I was about to point at the screen there on the left-hand side. It's the left-hand side! Pointing at the screen, he says. Okay. Down we go. Beautifully. To the, I guess the Autobahn. One of my drivers just brought in 30,000 euros. 30,000 euros down there in the GPS. Just brought in 30,000 euros. That's a good. That's a very, 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 very good employee. That's it. Move over. Thank you. 80 kilometers an hour. Getting up to it actually. As long as there's no massive hills on the way, I think we're gonna make it. Police shooting past at high speed. Clouds still in the sky. That's lovely, you know. Attention to detail so good. You can't actually tell each country from the architecture to obviously to the sky, whether it's sunny and whatever else it is, and how green it is or how dry it is. It's really quite good, this game. The level of detail is well worth it. I'm not sure when the next one's next add-on's coming out. Actually, I'm kind of a little bit behind with that. I know that Oklahoma was out for American Truck Simulator, but no. Sorry, if you're watching this and you haven't watched the other video, no American Truck Simulator this week. I've got to do a bit of Bus Simulator. Get some requests for that. Actually, to be fair, so I think it's only fair if people are asking for it to get a bit of requests for that one. So to do a bit of swap around with what I do on a regular basis. So. As I said previously, this is the kind of staple one. This one's here every week. 52 episodes a year. 52 episodes a year. 52 hours nearly of videos. Imagine that. Wow. Anybody's watching 52 episodes a year, thank you very much. Well, actually, I know a few people are. You know, there's Mark, and there's Bobster, and there's Hatman. I mean, they're all watching 52 episodes of my videos a year. That's fantastic. Thank you. I realise how much that was, actually. It didn't even cross my mind until just now. Of course, there's 200 and something odd episodes. We're at 214 or something like that. It's 200 hours if you wanted to watch the whole thing. Have you ever done that, though? Found a YouTuber that you've just kind of gone, oh, I quite like that, and just started watching their stuff from the beginning? I mean, it's the same kind of applies to What's on the Tape. I mean, I know don't know everybody watches What's on the Tape, but watches these, but What's on the Tape has hundreds of hours. I mean, we're up to 20th season. We've got 20 sort of 10 episodes minimum per season. You know, that's nearly 190 hours plus, because What's on the Tape's usually longer, just because of the nature of the tapes. But yeah, it's 190 odd hours. Unbelievable amount of time, and time I've put into it as well. Whatever you see here, I've got a render as well. Wow. Do you know something? I never realised how much time I put into this. Put lots of time into it, don't I? Well, I'm glad you all enjoy anyway. But as I say, I have to swap around with the American Truck Simulator. It wasn't necessarily what was called staple. I do like American Truck Simulator a lot, by the way. Don't get me wrong. I am enjoying building that one up. I think we're up 20 odd episodes of that one now. But I am enjoying building that one up. But now that Euro Truck Simulator, do you know how long it took me to really get into Euro Truck Simulator? This is it was Bobster who sent a message saying, "Oh, can we have more?" Which is I really appreciate, because I like it when people ask for more, because it means I'm doing something everybody likes, something I like too. So he asked for more. There's a train over there, by the way. In the distance, you can see it behind the trees. Yeah. So Bobster asked for more. Tractor down the bottom there. Look, it's cool. Asked for more. And I sort of reawoke the the Euro Truck Simulator, and it's quite nice when somebody does that. So somebody's done the same with Bus Simulator, but they're still going to have to deal with the alteration because I'm not always on it. I'm not always on Bus Simulator, so it can't really, give you sort of I just don't have the time. Don't have the time. If I had the time, I probably would. You'd probably get different things during the week as well. You wouldn't just get it all as a massive dump on the weekends, but that's just the nature of it. So I mean, I've got a very understanding family and wife who let me sometimes have to spend my Saturdays recording videos because I haven't been too tired during the week to do it. But I'm a little bit more. I think I'm a little bit more awake on the weekends when I'm doing it as well. So it's like my second job, as my wife says. It's my second job. So sometimes I'm playing and doing my second job, but I don't think of it a job. It's just fun. It's fun. I would do it. I'd say if I was a little less tired, I'd spend more time on it. I'll be honest. I plan to do a bit of recording this week because I am actually off. But I booked Wednesday. It's very exciting. This, by the way, just brace yourself. So we've had the side of our we've got a tiny little sort of bit where we can put a car and an old garage that was on there, but that garage needs changed. The doors on it need changed, so we've got somebody to come look at it. But the plan is to change it more into a warehouse to store my junk and sort of dry it out and mount a radiator and all these kind of things. So I've kind of got some time this week to do that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I am looking forward to that. Oh, 10 grand from one of my drivers down there in the bottom right hand corner, David M. It was Anita, I think it was. It was the other one. Aneta? Could have been Aneta. It's a nice drive, this one. Some nice sort of solid scenery. Yeah, no option but to come off here. Nope, I'm going to run into a truck here. Oh, look, helicopter. Oh, wow. Police car too. Yeah, helicopter up the top here. Let's see if we can see it in a minute. Oh, that's pulling. Oh, it's tipping. It's up there. There's some angely things holding it up as well. There's obviously a walkway up to it. Why would... Oh, God. Imagine trying to cross all these motorways to walk up to that. Stopped with an extremely heavy load on the edge of the motorway there. Oh, look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, gotta go cross. I'm cross. Going for it. So what we're going to do is when we get here, we're going to basically do a little dirty little trick and sort of free roam down to the other two, just to tick them all off because they're like right next to each other, and then we can find a longer journey for next week, which is kind of way, and get that driver sorted. I'm going to get the driver, man. Definitely am. It's going to happen. Here we go. Squeeze on him. Look at that, some swerving going on there. Him overtaking me undertaking him. It all happened. I hate that when you're on the motorway, don't you? Hate that when you're on the motorway and somebody's that's the centre of the motorway, and they're going slower than everybody else. So they're doing like 60 miles per hour, and everybody's doing sort of 70, just to go round them and back down again. Do that whole, sort of going round and up and round and up, and they just don't get it. Why don't they get it? To be honest, if I had my policeman's hat on, which I don't have a policeman's hat because I'm not a policeman, but if I had a policeman's hat on, I'd be there all day long, just dishing out £100 tickets for people sitting in the middle lane doing 60 miles per hour, just all day long. So it's like free money. Here, have a fine for dawdling in the centre lane. And you're saying that, how would you'd have to have film footage, wouldn't you, to do that, to prove that one? Because I think a lot of people would argue it's like, oh, well, I was overtaking something. But you'd have to have, like, footage of them, like, not in that lane for, like, forever. Oh, this is a place we haven't been, look, because that's all grey down on the GPS there. Very exciting. I've just pulled out there with no regard for whether or not it was free or not to come out. I'm going to pull out now. Duisburg. Is it Duisburg? I think it is, you know. Pulled out in front of that bus. Checking the mirrors. That was a suggestion from Bobster to do that, by the way, to use the mirrors like that. Hammad suggested changing down the events that happen on the road. That's quite good. That was a good suggestion as well. And traffic density as well was also a nice suggestion. Bed's going slightly blue. We've got plenty of time though. Customers expecting their delivery soon. No need to speed. Just must be slightly uphill here. It was an important delivery, this one. Important delivery. I was a driver, Linda V. Linda V was one of my earliest drivers, I think, with the game, and she's just got €2,000 there. Busy girl. See, now I'm obsessed by drivers, you see, because I remembered that I need to do something with drivers. As long as I keep remembering. Anyway, we're 32 minutes away, 33 kilometres, not far at all now. Just genuinely sort of making our way in the world today. Takes everything you've got. Cheers, remember that? No? Maybe not? Okay. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah, I'm having the week off though because it's just been my birthday. It was quite a big one actually. One of them where you get to the sort of big numbers. That's quite nice actually. I got sent some gifts that I wasn't expecting from people. Quite expensive gifts as well. I feel really bad that they sent me such expensive gifts, but I got sent a couple of expensive gifts for the for the Spectrum and things like that. I'm just really really brilliant, but yeah, it really sort of really nice. Nice to have a few people say hello. I do feel a bit old though. It's not one of my favourite ones. I didn't mind certain other ones. I wasn't very keen on 30. 30 was the one which was a bit difficult for me. Struggle with that one. This is another one where I'm a little bit more. I'm not a little bit more angry about than I would like to be. I can't believe I'm so old. Don't know how it happened. I got old all of a sudden. You know, became a very old man. I guess it happens, doesn't it, to all of us? You can't stop time. When I see some of my younger colleagues, I say to them, I say, don't go old, never grow old, ever. So I have to think. I'd like to think that I'm fitter and healthier though than you know, my father or grandfather at the same age. Certainly remember them at the same age, and I'm definitely fitter and healthier. You know, clean living and all that. Not smoking and things like that. Clean living, no smoking. Look at that truck. Everything in moderation. That's the key to life, I think. Everything in moderation. Not too much of anything. Look at that. Looks lovely up there. Look at that. That's very cool. It is cool. It looks nice. Looks nice. Well, anyway, we're so close to our destination now, though. So we're taking the furniture. 12 kilometres. Green light is on. Let's go. I was just about to check that. Decentish mirrors on this. Seeing a lot of digital mirrors now, by the way, on trucks. A lot of them are going digital. I think there's some real advantages to digital, but I also saw them in multiple places. So yeah, okay, fair enough. You can't turn your head to get a different angle in the mirror, but digital ones work at night when it's really really dark, and you're reversing and whatever else is. They can almost night vision it, which is actually, if you think about that, there's some serious advantages to be able to have night vision. I wonder when SCS Software are going to do some upgrades to some of the trucks. They must be in talks about upgrading a few of the trucks or adding a few new ones. Drewsburg, whatever. I'm speeding. We're into the town though. Pure. Look at this. It's probably industrial.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Yeah, look at that. It's very industrial. You can see all the sort of, I guess, building facilities for stuff. Not sure what they're building, but they're there. Okay, watch this fence. Here we go. We'll drop off our fences here. What, in this building site? It looks like we're dropping off at a building site. Quite honestly, it does. 33,000.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Romana. Oh shit. Oh, that was... You idiot. Nearly. That's not... We're not dropping it off at a building site. We're dropping off here.
Biege nach rechts ab.
This doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to park,
Das
this one.
war eine schöne Fahrt.
Well, the fence is close on the back, look. It's close. Let's pretend it's to do the job. There's going to be a car park beeping at me in a minute. Right in front of me. Perfect. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, that suits. That suits. Right. Let's get a trailer in. Yeah, trailer's in. So we're gonna take it wide. We're gonna use the space as always recommended to me, because you know, if you can use the space, then you can make it easy on yourself. Don't think there's anything over that. Oh. There we go. You can see it through them in the rear view mirror. In fact, I've mucked up a little bit, because what I could do is more space, my young man, more space. There we go. This way I got more space, I can see what's going on. So we can do straight here. I'm just going to go nice and straight. I know I'm okay on the other side because I kind of measured it before I went out. And then this way. Oh, I'm up the curb. I'm up the curb. Look at that. I'm just up it a little bit. I'll take a turn. I'm going to do that. Look at that, because that's a screenshot, isn't it? Look at that. Up the curb a bit. A little bit over there. Right, so we'll just come forward. It's a simple enough solution to that. Come forward. Go straight. Clean it all up. I don't think people should really take lessons from me about reversing, but I you know, even after all these episodes, I am getting better at it. The American Truck Simulator 1 is the one that really struggle with because of the size of the trucks. I do actually struggle with with getting that one right, but this one's not so bad, unless you're doing certain places. I'm actually surprised that they seem to have reduced the difficulty on some of these. I think a little bit. Less things to worry about within the... don't do too much. Between the metal bars, please. Perfect. I'll take it. A little bit up there, but we sorted it in the end. Let's press T. And we're decoupling. Everything's coming off hose-wise. Perfect. Look at those. That's good. 12,000. A little bit of experience, getting quite close actually now. So, couple of things to do here. One of which is we need to go hire a driver for one of my trucks. Let's have a look, see which truck has not got somebody in it. So let's do truck management quickly. There are ones without people in them. Let's see if we can do that. There. Stockholm. That one there needs it, so it's in Stockholm. So let's go to the recruitment agency. Let's find somebody near Stockholm. We might as well while we're at it. Actually, in Stockholm, yeah, let's use that recruitment agency. Of course, that's where you'd go, wouldn't you? Let's find us yourself a driver. I think it might be John N, actually, because he's literally got reasonable specs for most of it. Philip, I love his glasses. Looks like a hippie. Are we allowed to say hippie anymore? I'm not sure. He's got that kind of look. Is it hipster now? Is that what the look is? Thomas D looks like he's committed some kind of heinous crime. And Nathan is complicit in it. So I'm going to avoid those ones. I'm going to go with John N because he looks a very straight-laced young man. We'll interview him later. Right, okay, so John N, I want you to go, my friend, to Stockholm, and I want you to drive my big old ice truck. Take that. Excellent. So we should be generating some more cash from that. That's really good. Costs you $1,000 to hire them, but it's worth it. There you go. That's the hiring done. Let's look at the world map and do some driving. Right. Okay. This is going to be interesting. So we want to go to Dusseldorf, and then we want to go to Cologne. Sorry. So let's go there. It's no miles at all. And let's go. Can we go there? Why is it going? That's because it's got 1 and 2. Let's take that out. Let's do zoom in on here. That's it. There we go. Perfect. What's that? That's an hour and 45. That's perfect. That gets us these two out of the way, and then we can choose to start going all over the rest of the place. So there's other places we can go to. So in the middle here and over here into Poland. On to Poland. Poland's beautiful, by the way. So Poland's worth a little journey down to. We've got pecs, like pectoral muscles. Yeah, good stuff. We'll go with that. That looks lovely. Right, let's drive. Let's drive. We're driving. Put the GPS back on again, so let's do this. Let's do this. It should be short. It's only an hour and a bit. I'm going to push out here. And I'm hoping there's no cars underneath me. Right, okay, let's go. Dusseldorf, here we come. No, Dusseldorf? Is it Dusseldorf first? Can't remember. Oh, don't park on the zebra crossing. The zebra crossing. I can never remember the difference between a pelican crossing and a zebra crossing. Not a zebra crossing. As a pelican. What is the difference? I know what a zebra one is. That's like a zebra one there, because that's just got a flashing light and you have to give way when the person does it. Has Pelican got lights on it as well? Because there is two different, isn't there? There's Pelican, there's like the standard sort of crossing, and then there's Pelican crossing, and there's a zebra crossing. It's one of those ones I've never come across in my entire life. It's a bit like I've only ever seen minimum speed limit rather than a maximum. I've only ever seen minimum speed limit once or twice in cities where they have a lot of dual carriageways, and they basically need to maintain minimum speeds for the flow. So I've only seen that in a few sort of cities. So that's like blue with the white numbers in it. But a minimum speed limit is a thing. Yeah, I've only seen that a few places. What's the weirdest sign you've seen that you've not seen anywhere else before? I bet there's a few. Out there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've ever seen that was a bit weird. I think those are. I don't know what a pelican crossing is. Can't remember what that is. It's a long time since I've done. I should be looking at the highway code on a regular basis. Yes, you know that. But I'm going to look that one up now because I don't know what it is. I can't remember what it is. But the one I say minimum speed's the one I haven't seen for a long time. That's I only saw it in one city and in the Midlands, and it was there, say, as a flow because they had a lot of. They had a great deal of a great deal of dual carriageways and single carriageways that basically were all fast moving. The whole city was fast moving. hour and 23 minutes to complete all of this. Game time wise, that is, anyway. Rain. I knew there was dark clouds there to begin with. 11:45 a.m. it is. Funnily enough, almost the same time as I'm recording this. Just out of interest. Still got half a tank of fuel as well, because this thing has the most amazing tanks. I think I mentioned this as well. 51 kilometres. So this will take us to Dusseldorf first, followed by Cologne. Like the perfume, but a cologne instead. I wonder if it's actually named after that. It tends to be the way, doesn't it? Quite a lot of things get named after the cities that they were. This will take us through here. Probably score off a question mark or two as well, actually. There is a question mark on the way through here. So this is Dusseldorf. They're so close together. I mean, we're talking like 30 kilometres. No distance at all. We'll go right through Dusseldorf, though. We'll do that. Because, well, why not? And it also passed that question mark that's there. Never going to collect all them question marks. That's going to be the next thing, you know. Collecting all the question marks. It's also a mental sort of, you know, it's a completionist thing. I remember what was a game? There was a game called Bully from Rockstar before they did Grand Theft Auto 4. And they did this game Bully. It was like a test engine for them to see what was going on. A bit like their ping pong game, which was awesome, which is a test of something else. There we go. It's a Renault garage. It was a test engine for them. And, oh God, I'm on the wrong side of the road here. I'm going to have to push across. You gotta be kidding. Come on, guys. What's going on here? Causing absolute havoc in the road. Havoc. Truck driver's letting me in. Thank you.
Biege nach links ab.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. Rain nearly got me there. Rain nearly got me. I think I've had two fines in this episode, haven't I? I've had one for signals and one for, oh, sorry, running a red light and one for speeding. Naughty me.
Rechts ab.
That's the only thing I've had things for, though. I've been good otherwise. Throaty machine, this truck. Oh, the wheels are spinning on the water. Awesome. Throaty machine. What was I talking about? I can't even remember what I was talking about. I was talking about something a moment ago. I can't believe I just did that. I just bounced off the edge of the wall there. I think I was sliding a bit. I'm blaming the rain. We'll go with the rain on that one. Just lost control. Lost control. For some reason I wanted to go into Major Tom then, but we don't need Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. I've been told in many videos that I must stop singing immediately. Can't help it. It's just the nature of me. Look at this. 26 kilometres now. It's a really slow run, this. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like a slow road. It seems like a... Was that lightning? Doesn't seem like it needs to be a slow road. So anyway, this weekend I'm going to be relaxing because I've got no car, so we won't be going anywhere particularly. I mean, we can go for a walk as a family, if you know what I mean, but we won't be going out anywhere. So it's just going to be a relaxing weekend, you know, sort of lounging around the house, doing very little. In fact, to be fair, I quite enjoyed that because I got up this morning, and instead of getting up really early to sort of do anything, whatever else it was, I literally stayed in bed. I went back to bed. I was like, no, back to bed. Still got up quite early for me, but well, not quite early for on the day, but just was like, yeah, I'm going back to bed. I'm having a sleep. I'm off. Here we go. We're 11 kilometers away, 16 miles. We need to find somewhere to sleep when we get there. I love the fact you get experience for free roaming. I guess that's fair. Well wide. Slidey, slidey, slidey. Power to the wheels. Absolutely not giving it the beans. We got the beans. The beans are going. Actually, really fancy beans on toast for lunch there. You know when you get something in your mind and you're just like, I really fancy that. That's what I really fancy. Beans on toast. Skinheads on a raft, as they used to call them. Remember skinheads on a raft?
Rechts halten und dann rechts abbiegen.
I'm just going to drive past the I can see the question mark there. I'm going to drive past it. It's Cologne. Big huge industrial area as we come into it. Very cool. Very cool indeed. So we'll go past Cologne. We're going to go past there. The bed is slowly filled, by the way. If you notice, it's now very blue is the bed on the old GPS down the bottom right-hand corner, just along the top there. Towards the right-hand side in the envelope of the time. It's very blue. Not as blue as it has. It's not as blue or red like it sometimes happens. But it's worth this journey because they're so close together. Here we go. We're going to go past somewhere. What do you think this is? Recruitment agency. There it is. We'll swing round the pop top of here. We'll get ourselves. Oh, I think our shopping's arrived. It's exciting. My wife is going to the front door. The timing of that is amazing, by the way, because I'm going to pull in here. We've done our driver. I'm about to pull in here, and I'm about to stop rendering. Well, not rendering. Start rendering this video for Sunday morning. So that's good timing. Cool. Here we go. I want to go to the hotel. I'm going to spoil myself with a hotel. Look at that. It's like a big business district up ahead. It's like very industrial when we drove in, but big business district. A big business. I can't say. It's hard for me to say. Business district there. I'm going this. Yeah, I love the fact that there's umbrellas there. It's funny. Oh, that was a big speed bump. Right, I'm gonna slam it in frontwards because I don't care. And there we are. Gonna push the button, get outside, have a little look, park beside those. I do love the sort of classic design on this. I do like classic colours. I think it's one of my favourite design sets of this. It looks really nice. It's a really nice set, and it looks really good on this truck. It's everything accentuated nicely. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.